Welcome everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. We're now about to head out and follow some footprints of blood, where we are supposed to find some red flowers, some bloody red flowers that we believe are going to lead us to wherever Skogrim's body now lies. What happened to it? And what can we do about it? First, we are going to need to reach the beginning of it, which they said is at the entrance of the Silver Deep mines, which is here. Oh, is that the first one? Let's see. Oh no, here's the beginning. I have to start at the beginning, even if I found another one earlier. Here's the red flower. The trail of blood-red footsteps begins at this spot. Very well. We will continue. You have found another flower along the trail. Now, do I have to check every single flower, or does it matter? Okay, there's a third one. Let's see if it looks like I'm going to have to check every single one. Sometimes they get too particular. You have found another flower. La 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 la. Another footprint. Yes, I know. I found more. And yet I found yet another. Because I think I can see where it's leading now. Oh, right. Well, I guess we have a crossroad here, so I'll decide which direction it's leading now. Trail of flowers has led you to a dark dwarf keep. Ah, here we go. Good day, Master Dwarf. Do you know anything about these flowers?
Look what the dour hands have done to this place.
Hey, elf. I see that you are one of the company that arrived last night when we did. I wonder if we seek the same thing. I am here to find out what has become of Gormer. You seek Skogrim, you say? The dour hounds are his descendants, but Skogrim is long dead. I asked to speak with the steward, and the dour hands directed me here. This was once a great storage house of thorns. I don't think I like what the dour hands have done with the place.
Down yonder is Skogrim, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left.
Alright. Okay, the cloak adds agility. Actually, I should be wearing a cloak of some sort. How about... well, I think the Harbinger's cloak would be better for me. Though I'm not one for actually showing them off. So therefore, we'll make this cosmetic outfit for now, but turn off the cloak display. I'll do a little bit more with that all later. I heard one of the guards here talking. Down yonder is Gormer, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left. Gormer, surely, is that Gormer? Whatever. Gormer is the reason we have come, and the leader of this dour hand rabble you see all over the place. He harbors no love for Dwalin's folk, nor for those who once lived in Thorin's Hall before the dour hands took over. You might as well go speak with him and find out what he has done here, and why he has grown silent over the years. Maybe he knows where the body you seek has got to. Alright. Let's find out. And there seem to be a few more of these flowers around. What do you want? I wish to speak to Gormer. Yeah, whatever. Very well. Not exactly the friendliest lot you've seen, but then If these are the descendants of the one who destroyed Athelion, I could understand that they're not too friendly, like their ancestor. Hello there. Are you Gormer Dowrsmith, the steward of this land?
Have you come to pay your respects at Skogrim's tomb?
I see an elf. Surely from that party that has come to settle on the outskirts of the gloomy elf town in the north. What do you want, elf? You have come to Skogrim's tomb? But Skogrim was an enemy of your people. Why should I talk to you?
No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb.
I am afraid you have come here for nothing anyway. No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb. It is a sacred ground, and only descendants of Skogrim, that is, the Dourhands, have leave to enter. So this is Skogrim's tomb now. You are more than welcome to pay your respects to our fallen king at his shrine, which is just east of here in the Rock Belly Pit. Skogrim was a great king after all, and deserves tribute. Was he not, elf? Well, I think I'll leave that unsaid, my opinion of Skogrim. Yes, probably best to leave my opinion of that off. And kill some bats while you're at it. Yeah, alright.
You shall pay your respects to Skogrim.
Lord Gormer has told us that you were there when Skogrim died at the hands of your people. We will not tolerate elves in our land unless you help to pay retribution for what they have done. And again, Skogrim did his share of damage too, if I recall correctly. We are having a commendation of Skogrim's many achievements as King of the Dourhands. But we need ritual stones, black as pitch. I was not able to find enough for everyone that plans to attend. They are a form of tribute to Skogrim King. You should make yourself useful and collect some more. They can be found in and around the Winterheight Cave, east of here. Right. Most unpleasant quest givers I've ever had. Rock Belly Pit. Well, that's easy enough to find. Now, I think it's the first time I actually used that entrance to the Rock Belly Pit, because there is another entrance that has always been used, but this is a new one that was added when they changed the plot to this area. Alright, there's that. Alright. These bats are dying quickly. You get some black stones. Black stones. I will assume that is Skogrim Dourhand. I never did get a too good look at him. So it's across the bridge. Well, yeah, that's... He has an ugly enough face to be Skogrim. Alright, no wonder they're only level 2 bats. No wonder I'm blowing them to pieces. Alright, let's see. Ah, here it is. Up this way. zap. Alright. And let's see. Let's finish it off with a zap. Whack. Okay, and one more black rock. Now, okay, now I've got to visit the shrine after clearing out the bats. Why won't let me? I guess I had to clear out the bats before visiting the shrine. Is this the shrine? A menacing-looking statue has been raised in the likeness of the Dourhan's king of old. Yes, I noticed that earlier. It was a much shorter trip to the Rockbelly Pit than it used to be, but last time I ran through here, I do know that I was able to go through the other entrance still. There we go. Here are your rocks.
Ah, these are the very stones we need.
Yes, not bad for an elf. Your loyalty to the Dourhands will not be forgotten, Rune-keeper. You may soon earn our forgiveness for what your people did to our king. I guess I'll take the runestone. As you say, hold tongue tightly.
What do you want?
So, you walked in our shrine, did you? As you can see, the Dourhan's reverence for our fallen king is very great. The Longbeards and the elves do not understand such loyalty, so this was perhaps a good lesson for you. But do not go away just yet. I'm sure we could think of more tasks to occupy you while you trespass, eh? Wonderful guy to meet.
It will be a busy day for all my folk.
Would you like to be here to witness the ritual of commemoration of our fallen king? As steward of these halls, I welcome you to celebrate with us. It will not be long now. In fact, I believe the preparations begin tonight. What say ye, elf? Think on this, if you will. Return to me when you have decided. Just be sure to make the right decision. Run along now. I've no more time for you. I will be a busy day for my folk. Think I need to talk to Dwalin about this. I'm sure he'd be interested in that information. Very interested. Now, I presume Dwalin is in the court up here. And maybe he has some idea of what's going on, and a few things for sale I can see. Oh well. Rather expensive items though. So I guess I'll have to pass on that.
What is the meaning of this?
Nothing interesting. Alright. Now, Dwalin, I presume.
Thank goodness you're here.
Ah, my good elf. I bid you welcome, and I am at your service. Nos Grimsong sent me word that you would join us in friendship. You spoke to Gormer recently, did you? The traitor! Skogrim is not the king of Thorin's Hall! This place belongs to Thorin's line. I have too much on my plate for the nonsense of the Dourhands and their strange rituals. All of my dwarves are ill since coming here. That is more pressing than Gormer's folly. Ooh.
Look, all of these dwarves are sick, dying.
Ooh, this is nasty. Look, look, all these dwarves are sick, dying, I think. I cannot do another thing until I figure out what we can do to help them. I don't even know what happened to make them ill. How can I hope to cure them if I don't know how they came to this plague? Those foul dour hands have really let this place crumble. Thorn will be livid if he could see it now, full of poison and death. Alright, so I shall go about and find out why it's poisonous and deadly. Wait a minute, what else have we got here?
Have you seen the Barrowhounds nearby?
Have you
Why do
seen
Bargus now haunt our fair lands?
the Barrowhounds nearby, good elf? The other dwarves think that they're just bleak wild dogs, but you and I know better. These are Barghast. In my travels many years ago, I once happened upon the most forsaken place I've ever seen. Dread filled me, and my voice died, and all was cold. The dogs there were the very same as these black, mournful beasts, with their eyes full of death. Why have they come to replace the lynx and the wild aurochs herds that roamed here in Thorn's day? It does not make any sense. They must be driven off. I can see, yes. Perhaps that's what's making them sick. So let's kill some of these off, and if that's what's making the dwarf sick, then that's taking care of two matters at once. Now, the reason for the mention of the lynx and the aurochs herds is because before they changed the script for this area, those were the enemies that were actually here, or I should say the beasts that were here. The addition of the Barghast is only a recent thing. And yes, indeed, they replaced the lynx and the aurochs.
Ooh, those dogs chill my heart.
Thank you. Those dogs chill my heart. You did a good deed for these lands by driving them back. Perhaps someday the lynx and aurochs will be able to return to these parts. Someday. I wonder why the wretched dogs settled here to begin with. Good question. Now, those shoulder pads look out of place. Sort of look like I'm an NFL player wearing the shoulder pads on the outside. Which I'm sure is a violation of the rules somewhere. But, alright. But now, let's see about this illness. Just in case it's not the Barghast. Oh, this is a nasty place. Yuck. Oh, those bears don't look very good. If they're mad, we'll have to take care of them. Alright, now let's see about this. Yuck, this is really nasty sludge. Spoiled, it has a foul odor and texture to the spot. Yeah, I can see. Maybe this has something to do with it. Alright, that's 2 down. Let's see, because we certainly don't want these bears getting too much around in the area. They're all infected. Alright, that should clear out everything. Now let's see about this sludge. Another foul and older texture. Let's see, this is foul, more foul soil. And is this more foul? Yeah, we got foul smell all over the place. This is yucky. I better report to Dwalin. And see what he can say about this. For surely he will be either that or the bar gas is probably related to it, or probably both of them. Yes, I found some sludge and some very, very sick bears.
If the water of the river has been tainted, that explains it.
The soil along the river is foul, you say? So you think that the water that flows from the clean mountain springs is tainted by a putrid rot? And these bears, look! The meat is rotted, even though they are fresh killed. This must be what is taking hold of the dwarves of my party. Many of my dwarves stopped at the river to fill their flasks. No wonder they are sick! What can we do?
Mountain springs should be the purest of water.
Yes, they should be. Mountain springs are always the purest of water, especially in these parts. Something must be causing the water to run foul. Will you explore the source of the river? Perhaps there will be evidence as to what caused this vile plague. Because now we don't even know what it is that's making the poor dwarf sick. If we can make the river run clean again, I have hope for the animals and the snows here as well. Maybe Thorn's Hall won't be lost in sickness. Very well. I will seek it out. But that is for next time, for the next episode of Pineleaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.